Buff Metal back with another video. What is going on, guys? Today I am coming forth to talk to you about black metal, baby. Yeah, I've been listening to a bunch of black metal. The sun's been gone, it's hiding, and the rain has come out, and we got some, nice fog in the fields, and the woods are looking good. And dude, it's just put me in the mood back for black metal. So sometimes I wonder that, man, like, is extreme metal, or just metal in general, is it, does it change with the weather? I hate to be corny and say yes a little bit, because, I would typically be like, no, you just like what you like when you like it. But at the same time, man, sometimes, like, I was driving around listening to Zaster the other day, just because, again, it was like, it was getting late, there was fog, it was raining, it was just like the atmosphere, and I was like, you know what, this feels right. And so I did, and had a great time. But regardless, that's not what we're going to talk about today. I got some black metal here to talk about, one of which, Sketch is all hell. It's a damn, it's Azrar Productions. They did a release that I absolutely love, man. I got a couple from Azrar in here, so we're going to talk about those. You know the deal. I don't care if you're Sketch. If you make great tunes, power to you. So, not that all these bands are Sketch, but we'll just get right into it, starting with the first band, Vargrav. You know it, Dimension Daemonium. This is the new release from Vargrav, and I am a pretty big, I don't want to say fan of this band, because I'm not, but this album, man, it's pretty good. I actually kind of like it. I honestly got by the album cover, and I was watching Explosive Action. Simon, he said that this is their best release since Netherstorm. Now, I bought Netherstorm when it came out, and I really liked that album back in the day. However, I did not care for the following releases, which is funny, because that's what he said. He said the same thing, too, where he was like, yeah, the albums that came after, the second and third albums weren't great, but this, he said, was kind of like a good return to form for the band. Now, I'm just being straight honest, man. Like, one of the reasons I bought it right there, Satanic War Master doing vocals. I don't know if he did vocals on the other albums, but regardless, yeah, I am not a symphonic black metal guy, right? I bought this really because of Satanic. It's a, Werewolf Records release, and I don't know, I just like their shit. And Satanic War Master's on it. And, dude, I did like Netherstorm, the first Vargrav album. So how does this compare to that? I don't know, actually I had a pretty good amount of fun with this, man. I threw this on last night. I was all gummied out, all, fucked up laying here in my bed, just cranking out Vargrav, Dimension Daemonium. And my favorite songs on this are probably Dragons of Nightmare, I want to say Gates of My Dimension, and Unveil the Enslavement of Lunar Prophecies. That one's got the heaviest, Satanic War Master feel to it, where it's all riff. And I guess my favorite moments, I hate to say it on this thing, are the ones that are a little less symphonic, less heavy on the, like the bells and chimes and whatnot. And less on that Emperor vibe and more on that Satanic War Master vibe. That's kind of my favorite side of this band. I'm always one for the riff, and I'm not huge on, symphonic black metal. Hot take here, I'm not even a big Emperor fan, man. So that shit doesn't do much for me. But regardless, man, I thought this album was cool, man. It was a lot of fun to listen to. Look at how nice. The CD came out awesome, and then the disc itself is really cool looking. You get that 80s looking Werewolf Records thing there. It's just really cool looking, and I thought it was a cool piece to add to the collection. It's certainly one of the year's highlights. So if you like Vargrav, definitely check out Dimension Daemonium. Now let's get a little closer to the Sketch here. First band, I wanted to talk about this band first, even though I think I have on the channel before. Still, I wanted to give these guys a shout out, because I think if you like True Iron Will, you're going to like the next band I talk about, which is sketchier, So, not that, I don't know if True Iron Will is a sketch band. It says, for fans of Graveland, GBK, and Judas Priest, which, dude, honestly, man, it's funny, because I was like, maybe the first time I heard it, but yeah, no, that's exactly the perfect way to sum up what True Iron Will is. Melodic as hell, fun as hell, and, dude, this is I throw this on when I need to get shit done around the house. This will keep you in the vibe of just wanting to, dude, straight up, sometimes I'm listening to this and my fist starts, pumping, dude. I don't know why that's my reaction to this record, but Spirit of Steel, dude, dude, it's a 10. This is one of the best releases from the 2020s, hands down, as far as black metal goes. And yeah, dude, just every song on here, it's hard to as the Blood Flag waves, Spirit of Steel, Berserker Rights is awesome. Yeah, dude, it's a killer album, dude. And if you haven't heard it, I highly recommend you grab it. If you can still grab this, dude, it's like, it's a no-brainer. It really is that good, dude. There's no way, if you like black metal, heavy metal, or just metal in general, there is no reason why you won't like True Iron Will. Now, the sound of this band, too, I will say, they got like that, I don't even know how to describe it, that Nuclear War Now, like not lo-fi production, because it sounds immaculate, but like, almost like an analog feel to it or something like that. I can't, the texture of the album is very unmistakable, and that is one of the things that followed. But now let's talk Azrar, and let's talk about the sketchiest metal, black metal album I bought in a while. Now, here we go. We have Eagle's Nest, baby. Oh, with Purification. Now, yeah, this one's going to get me in trouble. Let's hope I don't get canceled by the YouTube gods. But, yeah, dude, so if you like True Iron Will, there is no reason why you shouldn't like Eagle's Nest and Purification. Dude, this is one of the best black metal albums. Also, look, I don't know if you can tell on here, half of it's matte, like the black part's all matte, and this is gloss, you know what I mean? So it's like this really nice combo of gloss and matte. And dude, I've heard people say, I don't even think I could show the back of this thing, but I've heard people say that Azrar has like bad pressings. Dude, buy this and say that again. Dude, this is one of the nicest records I have gotten in I don't know how long, man. And I am a huge fan of it. And this, yeah, I have one other record from their label that I'm going to pull out in a minute. But, dude, this is just killer, man. It's just like, if you like True Iron Will, this is like that, but it's a little more meandering. The instrumentation goes on a little longer. It's definitely more of a, like straightforward, well, not straightforward black metal album. I'm not even sure quite how to describe it. It's heavy metal as hell. And the songs just kind of riff along, and dude, it's just got so much killer on it. The instrumentation is really the highlight of this album. So yeah, dude, I honestly, man, I've listened to it a bunch of times. I can't remember which songs are which, but that being said, dude, this is really one of those things you should just play as an album, because there are so many highlights on here. Yeah, and I think I gave it like a YouTube listen before I bought it. It was one of those like instant like, oh yeah, I gotta grab that. So if you like True Iron Will, and you like your metal, you know, you can handle your metal a little sketchy, you know, I would say Eagle's Nest is an absolute must-buy for you. So definitely go seek that out. Yeah, like I said, man, it's one of my favorite things to just put on and spin now, because it's just, dude, it's fucking really chill black metal, dude. It's stuff that, you know, you can sit there and get a little introspective with, you know what I mean? Now, let's talk about something completely different. I saw a lot of hype behind this record, and everyone's been talking about it since the repress. I never heard of this band, you know, and I literally blind bought it because, you know, the deal. I like to blind buy stuff. And, dude, I thought this was pretty cool, you know. Do I feel like I needed it? Not really, but I had a good time listening to it. It's definitely due for another spin, but we are talking 666 by Catharsis. This is one of the... I guess it's like a German band, and dude, I don't know the history. I don't even care to know the history. That's really not my bag. But I saw people losing their mind that this was getting a vinyl press for the first time, and I don't know how long, because I don't know about this band. So if you do, please educate me in the comments. Let me know why this is so great. But someone pitched this to me as like, someone asked me for my opinion on this. I think this is a collection of, I don't know if it's demos, or I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know if it's a full length, whatever. Someone asked for my opinion on it, and basically they were like, yeah, it's your standard black metal, kind of classic in the genre, but if anything, slightly overrated. And dude, I don't want to say like I thought the same thing, dude, but again, so it's funny, dude. The context of metal changes, you know what I mean, over the years, and I'm sure when this came out, dude, it was probably a banger. And dude, not for nothing, it is still a banger. I had a good time listening to this. I don't want to make it sound like I didn't like Catharsis 666, because I did, you know. I thought it was like great classic black metal. But to be honest with you, like, that's exactly what it is. It's just great classic black metal, you know. There's nothing really else really I have to say about it other than, yeah, I had a good time. I like what it says on the back. Listen in darkness at max volume. I thought that was kind of cool. And I'll say the quality of the pressing, super nice. I forget who did it. It's Evangelium. I'm not even going to try and get into that. But regardless, if you go on Vinyl Command or Hells or I'm pretty sure everybody has this in stock right now. I got it from Vinyl Command because I don't know. I really like that distro. But yeah, dude, it was really cool. You got the little sleeve in here, you know, filled with your classic. Yup, checks out. Looks like they're at fucking Helvet or whatever. Kind of reminds me of that picture. I doubt that they are, but regardless, man. Yeah, that's all I get to say about Catharsis. Pretty good, pretty cool. You know, did I need to buy it? Probably not. But curiosity killed the cat, and I like to, you know the deal. I like to blind buy shit sometimes just so I can maybe try and get the full picture. And to be fair, man, I don't even like to admit this, but I think I was like kind of, you know, just doodling around while I was listening to it. I was doing dishes and shit, so maybe I didn't get the full experience, really. I'm going to have to run this back. But last album we have for the day that I wanted to talk about was one more from Asrar. And I, honest to God, can't remember if I've brought this album out or not. I know I've talked about it. But again, I just wanted to attest to the quality of these Asrar Productions records. We got Havohej here with Dethrone the Son of God. Yeah, my kid. Dude, fucking banger, dude. Absolute banger, dude. Yeah, this is just one of the best, most original sounding black metal projects you'll hear. For some reason, man, I get Autopsy vibes when I listen to this. Some people have asked me to describe Havohej. And yeah, dude, I get like, it's black metal, yes, but there seems to be like an Autopsy tinge a little bit. And the drums are really the highlight and the rhythms are killer. And the vocals also awesome, but I am a huge fan of this album, man. This has been one that I've been just, again, when I get the time, I like throwing this on and, yeah, just having a blast with it because it's killer stuff, dude. If you haven't heard it, it's the same dude as Profanatica. And this, yeah, this record, man, this pressing is super nice. I'm a big fan of it. It sounds great. And, yeah, dude, if you haven't checked this out, especially if you're a fan of Profanatica, man, it's the same dude, you know, and I might even like it better than some Profanatica stuff. So, yeah, if you haven't checked out Havohej, I think that's about all I get to say about that. I'm pretty sure I've talked about them before, but it's, you know, essential black metal that I don't feel like gets the real love that it deserves. So, yeah, man, don't be afraid of these Asrar Records releases, man. They're too good. So that's it, man. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, drop me some more, you know, recs for black metal. What have you been listening to? Can you take it sketchy? I can. Dude, that Eagle's Nest album, man, is fucking awesome. So that's all I got to say today. Peace out, boys. Hooroo.